Hello, everyone. Welcome back. My name is Daren, and this is Madcap Toys. Kathy's over there doing a few things on her job.
Hi guys.
She said hello. But I'm going to talk to you about a few little things that's been going on. Makari has been overall dead the last little bit over the last 24 hours. And by the way, guys, I want to wish you a happy Halloween.
Happy
We
Halloween.
are waiting for Ellie and Alan to come see us, and then the other girls are doing something else down the road. And River and Balin, we're going to be seeing this next week for her birthday.
They live a little far out.
They live way down there, the other end of the state almost, towards Illinois. But we have a lot that's going on. We're getting excited about that. But I'm just going to talk to you about a few things that's been going on. So far today on eBay, my sales have been slow, guys. They've been very slow. Today we're currently at 2:37 p.m. I had an order that came through. They made me an offer. I canceled it. I blocked the buyer. And the reason why I'm getting to that is it seems like I've been having an increase of people buying something, and within 3 or 4 minutes later, I think a lot of them are resellers from the feedback that I'm looking and sitting out. They're going through and they're canceling orders after sending you an offer. Um, I don't like that. It's wasting my time. I can't go out and look for the product, or if I go find the product, I'm no longer got the product ready to ship and pack and move, and then we're canceling. So I just have been blocking people that's been doing that lately because a lot of them are way out west and they've got business style names. But anyway, minus the one I canceled, I've got two orders that came through just as of the last little bit. The first one is a 1962 silver, 90% silver, Ben Franklin, $half, gem proof. It really, really looks nice. We've took it out. Kathy, I think's already got it packed and ready to print up the shipping label here in the next little bit. And then I also just sold, just a few minutes ago, a DVD set called Last of the Summer Wine. This is from the series back in 1992, but was re released, I believe it was 2012, if I'm reading it right. And the Silver Franklin sold for $44.03, counting shipping. And the Last of the Summer Wine DVD set sold for $12.78, counting shipping. So we're glad and thankful for that. eBay is quite obviously still working on their site, at least where I'm working, because I'm getting a lot of this spinning going on. I haven't had any what I'm going to call official breaks on the website, but I'm getting enough that I know something's happening because nothing seems to be going right. So I'm working on other sites and doing other things that I need to do, like more pictures, etc., and so forth, so I know what's going on with the site and see if it's worth my time to work on it for the next little bit of the day. A lot of things have been going on in eBay world, and quite honest with you, there's been a lot of discussions in the forums about this latest eBay ad update.
Promoted ads.
Yeah, promoted ads. Many of you have talked about it online. Many other resellers have talked about it. I brought it up the other day in my video. I've read a little bit more about it. I looked at it, thought I knew everything about it. Nothing's really changed. I don't know everything about everything. Don't mean it that way. But I'm just at the point where I'm just ready to just say, I'm only going to promote so many of my items. What I personally think is happening, guys, why they're doing this is Darren Lester's opinion, Madcap Toys' opinion. Why I think they are doing this raise on the ad fees as it was is because the seller program that they wanted to do to get us to promote off eBay, I don't believe it's working. So I have no proof for that. But that's my personal opinion because they keep sending me multiple ads saying, hey, we'll give you $200 if you're willing to get into this program and to promote off-site. I still don't feel like I did that for, I'm going to say 30 days. I don't even know if it was 30 days. But we was just getting charged over and over and over again, and we didn't see ourselves move at all.
Nope.
Working with off-site ads.
It was costing us hundreds of dollars we weren't
Yes.
seeing come back at
Yes, it was costing more money than we was getting back promoting, and I feel like a lot of those promotions from us was somehow helping eBay or somebody else. Which again, if it helps out the team, that's great. I don't have a problem with that as long as we are seeing a larger pie coming back than what we're putting out overall. Um, but I feel like they are having issues. They won't tell us in all truth. I haven't seen anything say it. If you've seen something or an article or something, please let us know in the comments below. But I believe that their idea to get the sellers to promote off site is failing. My personal opinion. Because I haven't seen very many ads of anybody promoting themselves off site. Now, they may be happening. It may be through Facebook. It may be through something else. I don't know. But I haven't seen it. Have you, Kathy?
No.
No. I have seen a few eBay ads as of late going on about toys online on YouTube, etc., and so forth. But outside of that, I've not seen anything outside of eBay Motors here and there, but not like they used to do back in the day. Um, but my personal opinion is the reason why they are changing the fees to where now pretty much any promoted thing you put out there used to be a click, and if that person come back within 30 days, you'd get charged the fee. That's understood. But now it's pretty much anybody clicks that thing, and you know somebody will. You're going to get hit with that fee no matter who buys it. If the person's never seen your item before and they just go on the site and say, hey, I want that 1962 Silver Franklin $50, they buy it, I'm going to get charged a fee. Whatever that rate is that I've got in there, they're going to charge me that fee, and that's just not fair. I'm going to leave that out to you guys. It's a Halloween video, hopefully not too scary, but I'm just putting it out there so people can have an idea of what I'm thinking, what's going on. A little disappointed in all the fine tooth when you comb through the all the reading of the thing. It really don't make sense to me. I feel like this is an eBay scam that's being perpetuated on eBay sellers. I don't mind paying for something that somebody clicks through the ad and they come through and buy the product. I don't want to pay if somebody that clicked the product, they don't touch the product after that, they move on, and within the next, I don't know, 29 days, somebody else that's never even looked at the ad clicks the product and buys the product, then we're in trouble.
Which means the ad basically didn't do anything.
No, you're going to be charged.
But only cost the seller, and that's where I'm peeved at it. Now, I'm totally opposite of Daren. I'm not doing promotion at all on Madcap Toys Plus. I'm not going to do it because I want my money to work for me. Yeah, I might face some backlash on that.
Yep.
Coming after January. I feel like I'm getting it right now, honestly. When you sit there in the last 7 days, you don't even reap $100.
Yeah,
and
the sales have been pathetic.
YouTube resellers on YouTube have been saying, yeah, it's because of them fixing the site, which I do blame some of that on that. But I'm wondering if they aren't starting some of this stuff now, even though they're saying not till after the 16th. I really feel like it's heading that direction.
Well, I had my postal carrier pull me over today. I was going up to pick up some mail from him. And he watches our channel, and I'm thankful.
Let's put it this way. He rode up to the end of our driveway, and you walked up to him.
Right. Really, I walked up to him because he had some packages to give me, and I knew it. But he said, hey, what's going on basically with eBay? Because he listens to us every day pretty much, as far as we know. Probably not every day, but you know how it works. As he's driving around doing his route. And I was talking to him a little bit about what's going on, but I didn't want to drag it out big time, so I let him go within a couple of minutes. But pretty much, the way the rates are changing, the way they're accruing the rates, pretty much if you advertise anything and anybody clicks it, you're going to pay for it. And that's not really fair. I don't mind paying if somebody clicks it and they come back in 30 days and get it. I don't want to pay for it because they clicked it. They're not really interested in it. Or somebody's kid just scrolling through eBay, see all the dream toys or whatever they like, or little girl or whatever boy, just click, and then you're paying for something that somebody had no intention of buying. That's not fair. So that's really immature in my book for eBay, and maybe there's a lot better word. It's crooked if you want the truth.
Look at if every time we got the Sears Wish catalog in 1983, me and my sister, how many times we pointed to an item before Christmas, Sears would have been broke a long time ago.
Well,
just from us.
Yeah, and they're broke now. But
Still,
me and my brothers, I remember that those Sears Wish catalogs back in the 80s, we'd get little markers. Each one of us have a color or colors, and we'd write our name right beside something we liked. We got to write down what we liked. Later on, my parents would go through and order what they could get at the time. Thankful for that. And we had the best fun with that. But this is sort of apples and oranges there, but this is somebody click something, and I can go through and click anything, but it doesn't mean I have the intent of buying. Sometimes I look at somebody's description or the way they worded things in their, title, or I look and see what kind of AdWords maybe they used or something in this or that. And that's not just eBay. I do that sometimes on District. I do it sometimes on Macari to check out, not because I'm trying to, copy and paste as it was. Some people will say things like that sometimes, but I'm seeing, okay, how come maybe theirs is outperforming mine, or what makes mine better than theirs sometimes? Because, you want yours to be as best you can at the top of the list. Unless you're doing the bottom dollar figure, then a lot of times those will move up anyway. But, I just feel like eBay needs to take a step back and look at it and be honest. The reason why you're doing this is because we're going to get you guys to advertise off the site, I believe has personally failed. And sooner or later, they're going to have to stop nickel and diming us sellers because there's only so much we can give. We're not getting better service. No. If I saw better sales, I would be more apt to do things. But I am not seeing better sales. I can still do my on-site ads, and I don't see much bounce at all. It's getting a little ridiculous.
And when you did the promoted offsite for that 1 month, I said, Daren, we're losing over $126, and we weren't making any gains to it at all. We were losing, and that's when I said we got to pull the plug fast.
Well, I wouldn't mind doing off-site ads, guys, if the ads were not pay per click. In other words, somebody just click, 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 click. You're paying each time it clicks. Correct. I don't care if it's 5 cents or $5, because you set how much you want to pay in a day on ads. One day I had double the amount I said I wanted to pay per day being charged me because apparently somebody was going through there just clicking them to click them, or it was a hot item, or it's just competition trying to bankrupt you, which I have my personal theories on that as well. And we won't get into that. But I mean, I just feel like this ad thing needs to be done different. And that may include Google needs to do a few things different on ads as well.
And trust me, I think organizations and big corporations need to make money. I'm not saying that.
I agree.
But they were doing just fine with how they were doing it at that moment. They're getting it to where resellers won't be able to make profit on normal items.
Well, I was telling you guys last video that we had talked to an individual, and then I've just recently heard, I think it was James, say something very, very similar to it, almost same numbers. I don't know. But that they can only give so much before, of course, it flips and they start losing money and paying for the benefit of selling, right? And there gets to be a point where, sellers can't just keep dishing out money and saying, hey, this is only 5 cents here, 20 cents there. Eventually it becomes where you've got to choose what you're going to do and where you're going to do it. And this is going to be a time for a plug for my district at Madcap Markets. Be sure to check us out if you can. Feel free to join up and sign up right now. If you sign up, you're going to get a total, counting the site's fees, of 5%, and then what little we charge for advertising. You'll get a 7% seller rate right now if you sign up for total, counting total fees, ours and theirs, for the site hosting. That you can list an item, sell an item, only costs 7%. That's a lot cheaper than it is on eBay. But Madcap Market, Be sure to join us over there if you can. Start listing your items. Start telling your friends, your community, your group, and we can all hopefully grow together because I'm going to be honest, I don't know how much longer eBay can keep doing stuff of this nature and stay relevant. I'm not saying they're going to go out of business, but I have heard and seen in comments over and over multiple people saying, I'm done with this. I'm done. Uh, we can only afford to give so much.
Right.
And sooner or later, there's a breaking point where people just have to say, I've got to do something else. Something has to change. I've got to come up with a new plan. I got to have a new theory or formula. So, we will do what we have to do as sellers. Kathy and I have. We've had several people say, why is your feedback up here and there? Because, guys, we wasn't always just on eBay. Right. A lot of years we was on Yahoo Auctions. Some of you may know that place. eCrater. We had 26 different sites we sold on.
WeBids, iOffer, and our own bid zinger.
26 sites. And we made in one day, on average, 136 item sales a day on Yahoo Auctions.
And I want that back.
And we want that back. We had the whole team. We was paying our boys a little something to help us out. We did the whole thing. The whole team, the whole family. I'm not going to tell you I made my kids rich. Don't even think that. But I did get them, bribe them to help us, right? And we was busy.
That was their chore.
Yeah, they liked it. They learned it. Matter of fact, every one of my kids is in one way or the other in a business. Successful.
Yes.
And they're making money. Now, it varies kid to kid. Each kid has likes and dislikes, so they do their own thing, as you know. But we are looking around a little bit, like that little wandering eye, looking around here, see what else is out there. I'm not saying we're going to leave eBay. We probably won't. We probably never will, unless it goes closed. But we are looking for alternatives. That's why we do Macari a lot. Macari's working on their site, and they're down and very slow for the last day.
Well, that's why we cross-posted early before everybody said it'll be a last dying day before I cross-post. We were cross-posting.
I have a friend on YouTube.
A very good friend.
Many of you guys know him.
Yes.
He's bought off of us. We bought off him and his wife. We like them. They're great people. But he used to swear up and down, I'll never sell anywhere but eBay. Never sell anywhere but eBay. Nothing wrong with that if that works for you.
Right.
But guys, it never works to have all your eggs in one basket. So with that, let me ask you guys here, how do you feel about what's going on with eBay and this promoted listing scheme that they've got going on? Are you coming up with other plans? Do you have them? And, what is your thoughts in general about the marketplace online? I mean, our sales were quiet all day yesterday. I believe it was yesterday. Let me just see where we was yesterday on eBay, and then I'll get off here, I promise. Where are we at? Yeah, yesterday we had, the day before, I knew they was working on it because we dropped to $17.99. Yesterday we had 0 sales, no dollars on eBay. And then today we're already back up a little bit, about $44. It's kicking back. We've dropped from where we was 259.8% above the month over month, 31 days, to where now we're only 68.2% up, which is still good. Don't get me wrong. Thankful for it. But things are up and down, up and down, up and down. But, all we want is, okay, eBay, let's get the stinking upgrades over and done with so people can start making money. That's what we want. Okay? If your whatever you're doing isn't bringing money to the table, we don't care about the upgrades. Leave it alone. And like I said, guys, let me know what you think. Do you agree with me? What have you seen? And by the way, thank you for your comments you've been leaving me. Really appreciate it. You don't have to agree with me on everything. I don't expect anyone to. That's dumb to even think that, right? But thank you. If you can, give us a thumbs up. We appreciate it. Share it with your group if you can. Appreciate that. And guys, just again, give me those comments. Those are very important because that's giving me an idea. Are we alone out in the world? I know we're not. I've seen it. And we've talked and we've seen other people's comments on their videos. But how is it affecting you? Because I'm going to tell you, it is affecting, for instance, our small store. It's affecting it a lot.
It hurts my feelings.
My current trend is 1 out of 5 is going to be the trend line for me. Basic 20% of my items are going to be promoted, and that's just to keep it in the game. But there's no way we can do what eBay's wanting us to do, and do like we used to years ago, 70-80% being promoted. It's got to the point it's not worth it. You're paying just to say you did something, and it don't really give you any more money. Your numbers aren't going up. I've not seen my numbers go up in a long time like they used to, as far as total sales per month. All right, guys, thank you so much. I'm sorry this is a gloomy doomsday video, but happy Halloween to you. Hope you and your kids, your family, your grandkids have a wonderful evening, and we will see you guys all again later. Bye-bye.
Bye.